Hello my friends and welcome to today's video. My name is Reem or Reem Kenza on Instagram, and today I'm very excited to take over the CATRICE Cosmetics channel to bring you this natural no makeup look that I'm wearing. We're going to be talking about tools, techniques, tips and tricks, and products as well. So if you're interested in learning how to create this look, then grab a snack or a drink or maybe both and let's get right to it.
So we're starting with the most important step in this look, which is skin prep, and I'm going to apply the CATRICE Pore Minimizing Serum, which has 10% niacinamide, and that's going to help visibly reduce the size of any enlarged pores. I like to apply this to my T-zone, but it can also be used all over the skin since it's also very hydrating. Next, I like to apply some face oil, and today I'm using the CATRICE Glow Beautifying Oil. And first I'm rubbing it in between my hands, and then I like to apply this wherever the skin is more dry. So for me that's going to be on my cheeks and forehead. And this oil has shimmering reflect, so it's going to also add that glow from within effect to the look without being too heavy since it's a very light formula. Next, I'm going in with the Hydro Depuffing Eye Serum. I always recommend a serum over an eye cream when wearing makeup because it just sits nicely and it's not going to be disturbed by concealer once you apply it. I like that this one comes with a roll-on applicator. It just makes the application a lot easier and helps you massage the product in. So I like to wait about 5 minutes to allow all my serums to fully absorb before going in with moisturizer and SPF, and then I also try to wait for about 15 to 20 minutes before makeup application. That just helps my SPF to absorb fully. Starting with my eyebrows, I like to brush them upwards to see the shape I'm working with before setting them with some eyebrow gel. Here I'm using the CATRICE Brow and Lash Designer, and I'm brushing my brows and shaping them in the direction that they naturally grow. Next, I'm using the Brow Definer brush pen, and I like a product like this one because I can use it to create defined brow hair-like strokes, but I can also use it just to add some more density. Now onto my favorite step, which is concealer. I'm using the True Skin Hydrating Concealer. I love this one. It is so hydrating and just provides perfect amount of coverage for a natural look, but you can also build it up. So here I'm using the shade Warm Vanilla, and I like to apply this using a flat concealer brush to spot conceal under my eyes, as well as any discolorations or spots. And here I like to really take my time to blend the concealer and just make sure that I create an even and thin layer. You can definitely skip foundation if you're happy with your coverage at this point, but I like to apply a thin layer to my cheeks and around my chin area. Here I'm using the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. And I like to blend it in with a beauty sponge to keep the layer as thin and as even as possible. Next, I'm using the Poreless Perfection Powder to mattify my T-zone, and I like to apply this with a small tapered brush for a precise application. As you can see, just a thin layer of powder really changes the dimensions and adds a bit more balance to the face, so I highly recommend this step. Now I'm applying the CATRICE blush box to add some color, and for a natural flush cheek kind of effect, I like to use peachy shades for this step, so I'm just lightly tapping it into place using a tapered brush. Because blush color can look a bit intense and out of place, I like to add balance by applying whatever is left on the brush to the bridge of my nose and forehead. Next, I'm applying the CATRICE Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder with the same brush, and I like to tap the product all around the perimeters of my face, as well as on the nose bridge and on top of my cheeks to create a natural suntanned finish. Now onto the eyes, I'm applying a small amount of concealer to act as a base for my eyeshadow and just blending it in with my fingertips. For eyeshadow, I'm using the 5 in a Box mini eyeshadow palette in Golden Nude look, and I'm applying that matte shade in the middle all over my eyelids using a fluffy blending brush. I like to take this under my lower lash line to add a bit more shade as well, and then I take my time to make sure that any harsh lines are blended. Onto lashes, I'm curling them and then using the CATRICE Glam and Doll mascara. I like to take off the excess product before applying this, and I'm only applying one coat to the outer half of my top lashes just to add a slight lift but still keep a natural look. To finish off the look, I'm using the Full Satin Nude lipstick in a shade Full of Attitude to even out the color of my lips. Then I'm going to apply the shade Full of Boldness using my fingertips just to add a little bit of a flush. Finally, I like to buff out the edges of my lips with a dense concealer brush to blur them out for a more natural effect.
Alright my friends, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful and that you learned something new today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.